Hi everyone, welcome back to Station Islands channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jana, and today I'm going to be showing you 6 different bullet journal page ideas to help you increase productivity. If that sounds good to you, then please keep watching.
The first page is just for your routines. I think it's important to make sure you keep up with your daily tasks. If you don't have a daily routine but you want to start one to make sure your days have structure so you can be a bit more organized, this page is for you. Of course, it's also important to take breaks and switch it up sometimes so you don't get tired of doing the same things every day, but I still do think it's important to have routines. I'm splitting this page in half, one side for the morning routines and the other side for my evening routines. So for this, I decided to go for this sun and moon aesthetic that I've been seeing everywhere. I actually quite like it, and I also wanted to try something different for this example. You can design this however you want and in whatever style suits you best. Under the sun and moon, I drew clouds where I wrote my routines. So in the morning, I tried to meditate for 10 minutes. It doesn't happen every day, but I really am trying to meditate more. I have quite a messy brain, so when I wake up, I start thinking about so many things already, and it can be quite overwhelming. So I'm trying really hard to learn how to switch all that off and be in a calmer state in the morning. After the 10-minute meditation, I like to get ready for work. Then I have breakfast, and then I start to plan the day in my bullet journal. In the evening, as soon as I get home from work, I like to cook, otherwise I really won't do it. I normally cook dinner and lunch for the next day. Then I have dinner and relax, then I shower, and because I'm trying to read more books this year, I wrote read in my routine cards. I'm normally on my phone till I go to sleep, but I'm trying to switch from that to reading a book so I can sleep faster and better. Alright, next is the rewards page. I've already done a page like this before, but this one is a revamped page. I decided to continue the aesthetic I have going on, so I'm grabbing my black and metallic pens. So this page is basically a task page, and at the end of every column there's a reward if you've finished all your tasks. This kind of system might not work for some people, but this definitely works for me. So if I want to do something, I tell myself that I have to do all the other things that I need to do first before doing what I want. So for the first column, I wrote tasks like doing laundry, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning my bedroom, and cleaning the living room. And because those tasks are all indoor tasks, and I think they're quite big tasks as well, because they're time consuming, I decided that my reward will be something nice, like taking myself out on a dinner date. Of course, your tasks and rewards will be different to mine. It depends on what you like, but I do really like eating out by myself, and it also involves me going outside, which is perfect since all the tasks I've set are all indoor stuff. The next one is quite simple, and it's just to write water all my plants and check my emails, so the reward is something quite small but still nice, which is a nap, and I do love a good nap. Next is another biggish task, and that's to work on my art and portfolio for 4 hours, and once that's been accomplished, I'm rewarding myself with a few episodes of AJ and the Queen. Do any of you watch that show on Netflix? Alright, next is quite a simple page, and it's just a page to remind you to take breaks. To be the most productive, you have to be the best version of yourself, so you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking all the breaks you need. Again, this page will be different depending on the kind of person you are. I just split everything in 5 sections, so every 30 minutes I'm giving myself a 5-minute break to just think about something else, to breathe and to stretch. This is really important, especially if you're a student and you do a lot of revision, or if you work in an office and sit all day. Every hour I'm also giving myself some time to make sure I stay hydrated, and every 5 to 6 hours I need to make sure I'm eating. I also have a weekly break where every week I give myself time to catch up with a friend. This is very important, especially if you're working non-stop. It's important to stay connected with people, have a conversation or whatever. And lastly, every month I give myself a day where I switch off from everyone and just focus on myself. I don't mean ignore everyone, but it's where I don't have to feel guilty when I'm not constantly replying to messages. This is a day that I give myself to do whatever I want. Again, it depends on your personality and what you like, but to me, alone time is really important. I just think I need that time for myself to reflect and just hang out with myself. On these days, I like to go outside and do things that I like going to the cinema or the botanical gardens or art galleries, even just going out for a meal. What about you? Do you like doing things on your own? When was the last time you took yourself out on a date? I'd love to know what you like to do on your own time, so please let me know in the comments below if that's not too intrusive. Alright, next is a productivity tracker, which is basically a mood tracker. For this I decided to do a bee theme because bees are very productive creatures. So I'm just drawing 30 hexagons, one for each day of the month, and like a mood tracker I'm just adding a little key at the bottom, assigning a colour to symbolize if I haven't done my task that day, if I've only done some of it, and if I've completed all of my tasks. This is a good way to guilt trip myself, which always works for me. I don't know if that's healthy, but yeah. Alright, next is sort of like a monthly review, so it's a page with questions for me to answer to sort of help me reflect on the last month. This would be good to add at the end of your monthly spreads as a nice little summary. So I have questions like, what happened this month that changed me? What have I accomplished? What did I learn? What didn't work? And what to improve. This will help me analyze what happened that month and what I did well at and what I failed at so I can improve next time. And to pair with the previous page, I'm creating a page for the month after, and again, this would go great after your monthly and before your next monthly. This is quite simple and I'm just writing prompts for the next month. So I wrote prompts for what I want to feel, what I want to start, and what I want to stop doing. And finally, here's a flip through of all the pages I've done.
And that's it. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We make videos every Wednesday, and also if you want to see more videos like chattier videos or anything like that, please suggest them in the comments below. And yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.